Okay, everybody, welcome back for the last game of the season. Or is it? Welcome back, everybody. I'm Millers. This is In the Dugout FM. Welcome back to Sunday League to Champions League. It's the last game of the season. We're away in sunny Blackpool up there at Bloomfield Road. But it's not going to be the last game of the season. The last two games have meant we've secured ourselves a playoff place. We're 7 points clear of Millwall, who we went to and beat. And we also held Peterborough to a 0-0 draw at the Abbey, which, in fairness, we probably should have taken with the chances we had. We hit the post 3 times. We had an open goal pretty much that Mother Silly managed to find the keeper somehow. So, you know, we've performed extraordinarily well to get ourselves in this position. The best we can do is win today. That'll put us on 80 points. Blackpool, as you can see, they've got nothing to play for now. The reality is their season's done. But whatever happens here doesn't really matter. Part of me has thought about resting some of the lads so that they're fit for whatever game we get next. But then you've got the whole momentum argument, which I'm probably going to side on. You know, we've done really well these last few games. We're unbeaten in 4. I think I'm going to stick with the same team, same ethos, and we try and get this done here with a win, and then we can go into the playoffs feeling really, really positive. I've been talking to the boys every game. We've had a team meeting and just really talked about business as usual. Go out, do your own stuff. Don't worry about what the press are saying, and they've loved that. So, yeah, really, really interesting, and we've done fantastically well. Dean Smith is down here at Blackpool. If you remember, they offered us a chance to come and have a conversation with them, which we turned down. But it shows you the levels, right? You know, that's great for Dean Smith to be managing here, and for us to have been in the mix for the job. Only bodes well for our development, doesn't it? So, here we go. Let's see, they get an injury early doors, bless him. Gabriel's gone out. Maybe he wants to get his plane early for his holidays. Who knows? But they've taken a gamble and sent Gamble on. That's Bobbins, isn't it? Reese has taken a knock. That's far from ideal because actually we need him. We really, really do need him for the playoffs. So, has that substitution worked? No. There we go. Let's try it again. Hopefully we can get Kean on. The problem with Kean, he has just been terrible in training. I think he wants to leave, and he's pretty much thrown his cards in. He's not really bothered. You know, even when you're having a go at him for his poor training performance, you know, you get the feeling he's not bothered. Do you know what I mean? You can tell him he ain't gonna make any changes. It is what it is. There we go. We've had to send him out now, so he's getting some game time. Although I sent Kimber out, it turns out. Oh well. That's not the worst thing in the world. To be fair, he's a solid defender and will do a job. He's not a fullback, as you can see there, but it looks like we held our line well. Superb. I don't mind that. Keep your line. Catch him off every single time. Doesn't bother me. Lancaster's struggling for fitness too. That's interesting. I gave them all 2 days off as well. They've been well rested, in fairness. Whoa, crumbs. That hit the angle. Bite. Good. Squeeze them out now. Well, oh, you always know with this game. That's a lovely tackle from Connor. Gets a toe in, and they break through and score just before half-time. Undeserved. Well, I suppose you could argue it's probably in line with the flow of play, but he gets a toe in there, and you just want a little bit more on it, don't you? Get it back to Hazard. Okay, well, we're going to go into the half-time break 1-0 down. Arguably not really deserved. We've held our own. If we'd have taken our chance, we'd have been okay. Don't know what we're anxious and frustrated for. Let's just relax, boys. Let's just relax. Calm down. See what you're all about in the second half. Let's just calm down. Does Jack need to come off? Where is he? There he is. He's not looking in the best of shape. I don't really want to put Casper out there. Maybe we put Bobo out. There you go, son. I know you don't like it. I know you hate me every time I put you out there. Oh, Bobo's on a language course, by the way, so he can speak English now. So, progress. That's good. Let's get him out there. He can have a run at defenders. He's got some pace. Hopefully he can have a go and try and make a difference. The problem is, Jack's been great the last few games. He's actually said to us now that he quite fancies staying. But we'll see. St Mirren have been watching him twice. So it looks like they're really interested in trying to take him up to Scotland. He's 29. He's still got quite a lot of ability. But as we've seen, dead balls wise, not the best. Good at crossing, so he's good for corners. But other than that, it's a bit of a struggle. Blackpool are really dominating play. It looks like we're playing with 10 men almost. That's some lovely football. What a goal. Yeah, you can't argue with that. I'm almost of a mind to make a couple of changes just to protect one or two of the key lads. Arblaster looks like he could do with a rest. Maybe I'll get him off. Yeah, it's gone far, Stig. You can't whinge. It is what it is. Okay, well, it looks like the last game of the season we're going to fall to a defeat, which isn't great for the momentum. So I may as well have done what I decided not to do at the start of the game. But hindsight's a lovely thing, isn't it? Let's make some changes. Kimbra's injured now. Off you come. I didn't want to send you on anyway. And then we will take our blaster off. We'll swap Falls with Hakan. Do that and send Casper on and make him a target man. And we'll see out the rest of the game. I probably should have dropped to balanced. My bad. I'm so excited to talk to you lot that I didn't do it. My bad. Okay. Be nice if we could just net. If we could net, at least it shows that attacking mentality is still there. We're on the ball now. Kian, what can you do, son? Mother silly. Can you get a shot off? You can. He's hit the bar. Hard lines. It's not going our way today. It's not. I don't know whether it's because you lot are here or whether just genuinely Blackpool have been given a right going over. They've lost out on the playoffs, so they wanted to just show they were capable of more. We'll argue it's that. And not you lot. Allardyce, surely no relation. Spelled differently, I think. Bite. Keep him out. Good. Keep him out. Well in, you. One more. Yes, there you go. Go on, Hakan, son. Good lad. And we've got that. We've got that in the locker. A lovely move on the break. And I love the way Hakan gets on his bike. That third man run. He's passed him. He's checked his run. Come back across. And then he fires that in the far corner. That's lovely. Absolutely lovely. And he goes and gets the ball. We've got 6 minutes. I can't see it happening, but we've got 6 minutes. The time's ticked away. The ref even played an extra one. Blackpool go out, give themselves a bit of a lap of honour, having beat Cambridge. To be fair, Cambridge played quite well, and they've got the result. They had far more of the chances, though, didn't they? Certainly far more of the highlights. Unlucky boys, it would have been nice to win, but it wasn't to be. Got to keep the morale up because we're going into the playoffs. So there we go. That's the way the season's going to finish. 77 points. Unbelievable performance. Unbelievable. Like I said, I expected top 10. Don't know what you lot expected, but it certainly wasn't playoffs. So hugely proud of what we've done. Let's wait and see who we get in the first round. And the first round will then be the episode for the next day, which I think will be Friday. Kimbra's out for 8 days, twisted his knee. Reese is out for 1 to 3. That's the one we need to make sure he's okay. Yeah, you're tired, I understand. Peterborough have run the league, so the Cambridge fans are going to be wounded. But in fairness, Peterborough are a championship team, aren't they? And we are significantly overperforming. So let's see. I have put an offer in for another lad we've got on trial. He's been training superbly well, and actually he played really well in a couple of the under-18s games. So Oder Lopez from City. I mean, look at that. I'll take that for 17. He can sit there for me. You love a regista. absolutely love a regista, but he can also sit in there for me. Mazzala can play on attack for me. Look at that, by the way, 16 passing, really determined, nice strong physicals for a boy. Yeah, I like him. So we've put in a contract offer, 210 quid a week for a season. Yep, we'll have a look at that. So we'll see if we get him. Hopefully we do. That'll be 2 young boys we've managed to snap up from the Premier League again. That just add to our our stockpile of talent, according to the press. But yeah, no, that's good. Oh no, you don't need that. Oh, to be fair, we've got Soren on loan, haven't we? We've got Soren on loan. When are you going to tell me who we've got in the playoffs, please? Trials are all coming to an end. I'll do all of that in a minute. Does it tell me on my schedule? No, it doesn't. Okay, so when are you actually going to tell us? Why don't we come back to you when we actually know who we're going to play? We'll be back shortly. Okay, everybody, welcome back. It's been a couple of minutes for me, not so long for you. You can see our first game will be Cambridge versus Wimbledon. The first game will be at home at the Abbey. I'd prefer it the other way around, but that's what we've got. We've got Wimbledon. They've beaten us a couple of times, as I recall. So actually, this is going to be a really challenging game for us. The winner of that tie will play either Rotherham or Salford in the playoff final. I mean, look, you've just got to be delighted with what we've managed to achieve there. You genuinely have. Let's try and find Wimbledon then. I'm pretty sure I just saw it, but maybe I didn't. Let's have a look. Wimbledon away, we got beat 2-0. Where were they when they came to the Abbey? There we go. We got beat at home. So we've lost both games to Wimbledon. Really solid team. They had a shocker of a December there, look, and that's probably what cost them something. And then April's not been brilliant for them. April has not been brilliant for them. They've played some good teams. I mean, we got beat to Blackpool. They've played Salford, who are also in the playoffs, but they got tonked by Crewe. Crumbs. I'm nervous. Right, okay, look, let's do this. I will come back to you for another episode for the playoffs, for the first round for sure, and then we'll see what happens. Ooh.